guys, welcome back to another video. I am bringing back the Advent Calendar unboxings this year. So if you followed me early on in my YouTube channel, last year around this time, I was excited to do some Advent Calendar unboxing and reviews. And I had done the Ciate London one, I did the Cirque one, and I did the OPI one. This year, I just have this Ciate London one, and I did order the Cirque one. And I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through these again this year and then compare them to last year's collections and just see how it kind of changed and if it's any better or any worse or more or less interesting or what have you. So I figured we could do that together here. And right off the bat, just looking at the box, I can say this year's Ciate London calendar is already more interesting to me than last year, because this year they have this little print here. It says it's an exclusive collectible artwork by Ruby Taylor. It's kind of cute. I think it's just a nice little picture here. I like this little nail polish bottle. I like how it's like nails, nails, nails over here. It's really cute that you can like slide it out and display it or however you want. I'll definitely be displaying it here in my little room. I think it's just a fun little addition. Now, I ordered this off of the Ciate London website. It is $65 there, and it is excluded from the free shipping on like $40 or more orders. I don't know why. It doesn't say. It just says it's excluded. So that was kind of annoying. But the website says that this whole thing is worth $200. And I don't know about that. I don't know if I would pay $200 for minis, but because that's what this is. It's all but one polish is a mini, just like last year. One more thing to note, this particular product claims to be very sustainable. All the bottles are made with 10% recycled glass, and the bottles themselves are fully recyclable, and that's including the caps. The inner tray, which is like inside of the cardboard, and all the leaflets are recyclable. The outer carton, this part right here, claims to be compostable. And all of the glitters that Ciate London uses in their plant pots are biodegradable, and that I know is very important to a lot of people in the cosmetic space right now, considering just how damaging glitter is to the environment. So I thought that was pretty interesting to note before we got into it. So now let's just crack this guy open. I will pop up swatches as I talk about each polish, and then at the end I will show you kind of just a comparison of what was in this box versus last year. Okay, so here's what the inside looks like. We have more art by Ruby Taylor. On Ciate's website, it says that Ruby Taylor is known for like feel-good imagery. She does like a lot of like stationery work and stuff like that, and I could see how this would translate really well to like diaries and like envelopes and things like that. I think it's really cute. Even like some stickers. I would love some stickers of these. Like, that's really fun. So I am going to use this tool because we're not breaking a nail for no advent calendar. And we will just crack these open one by one. And if you watched my videos last year, you know I'm already stressed out because like the numbers, I can't even find number 2. That's how stressed out I am. It's right there. Okay. It's like, I don't like it when the numbers don't go in order because I'm a very orderly person. This is chaotic. I can't handle it, but that's what we're going to have to do today. So let's get right into it with box number 1. It's like they want me to break a nail. Oh my gosh. Okay, so number 1, this one is called Playdate. Okay, I had to swap my focus because I can't like keep focusing in and out. So number 1 is called Playdate. This is obviously a cream. It's kind of one of those like reddy orange types of colors. Oh man, these are hard to open at first. It's a really pretty color. I don't know if it is definitely a winter color. I mean, I guess any color can be a winter color if you try hard enough, but there is number 1. So number 2 is called Lilac You, and this is, you know, just a really light lilac color. Like, at first I thought it was taupe when I was looking at it in the calendar, but Yeah, it's just a cream lilac color. Again, we just have another cream. And I feel like it kind of matches, it's a little bit darker than, but it kind of matches the background here. So maybe they're trying to keep the colors of the calendar the same, because this is similar to the hearts I get, or maybe even like the house down here. So maybe we'll see a lot of the colors from the designs in this calendar. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, it took me so long to find number 3. I cannot do this. It's like the stress of the numbers being everywhere just like really wakes me out. Oh, okay, we got a fun finish. Oh, and you know what? These all have little messages here. So we have, number 1 is the future is bright. Number 2 is you are made of magic. And number 3 is we are stronger together. Let's get this guy out. Oh, these are like clamped in there, and it's like making my camera shake just to open them. I'm sorry. Okay, this one is called Supernova. It looks like it's probably gonna be either super sheer or meant as a topper. It's got that like white silvery color with that pink flip. I do love a lighter color with a pink flip. I don't like it when it's like super like frosty shimmer, which is kind of what this looks like it might be, but we'll see when I pop up the swatch photo. Okay, number 4, remember why you started, and we have a cream. So I think this might be reading more tan on camera. To me in person, it looks a little bit more pink. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. It reminds me of like Zoya Jill almost. It's definitely a, oh, I didn't even tell you what the name of it was. Did I tell you what the last one was? This is Supernova. And this one is Sweet Blush. Okay, yeah, I guess I can see like where the name makes sense, but just another easy wearable color. Okay, number 5, Change is Good, and we have, looks like a kind of a wine red. It is called Cherry Bomb. Okay, so this kind of looks like, okay, so this one kind of looks like a dark cherry color. I like that. I'm always afraid to wear these types of colors on my nails, not because of like the application, but because I know when it's time to take it off. I'm the type of person who like scrubs away at nail polish rather than like holds the cotton ball and swipes away, and so then I just get red everywhere. So yeah, just another cream. That's so far 4 creams and 1 fun finish. The number 6, it says good things ahead. I was like, clear nail polish, and it was probably like a topper or something. Oh, this is base coat. All right, so it comes with a base coat. I still have, actually, where is it? The one from last year. You can see I haven't really used it much, so I didn't really, it's thinner, it's on the thin side. It's not like my top base coat. You all know my top base coat is the Orly Bonder, so I probably won't use this much. I usually use like base coats I don't care about for my toes more than anything else, so that's probably where that one will go. Number 7. All right, it says you got this, and honestly, even though this is just another cream, this is kind of one of my colors. I love anything that's kind of like a light Tiffany blue, minty green, like in that kind of color family. This one is called Mint for Each Other, which is really cute. I have like 9 million of this color, and I keep buying this type of color. That's just a color that I really love. It actually kind of looks like Mint Candy Apple by Essie, just maybe this one is a little bit greener. Hopefully the formula is better than Mint Candy Apple, but we'll see when I pop up the swatch photo. Okay, boring. It's a good day to have a good day. Oh, I was like thinking, I was like, isn't that from Grey's Anatomy? No, he says it's a good day to save some lives, doesn't he? Well, anyways, I'm assuming this is probably the top coat. these are so hard to get out. Yeah, this is the Plant Pot top coat. And again, I have one of these somewhere right here. I use it a couple times. It's just a really thin top coat, and I prefer like insanely fast drying top coats. I guess I could use quick dry drops, but this is probably one that I would just, maybe if like, this is not a scenario that would ever happen to me, but like if a kid was like, can you paint my nails? I'd give him this top coat, I guess. I don't know. It's like, does anybody else just hang on to like top and base coats they're never going to use? Because I do. Number 9. Shine Bright, Live Bold. This one's kind of bubble gummy. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like the pink and the hearts. This one is called Soda Pop. I don't know what Soda Pop is in this sort of color, but it is a cute little pink. This one sure reminds me of my grandma. I think I've told you guys before, she only has pink nails all the time. That's all she wears is pink nail polish. Ever since I was born, I swear, like that's all, in my almost 30 years of life, I have never seen her wear anything but pink nail polish. So this kind of reminds me of her. Maybe I'll ask her if she wants me to paint her nails with this soon. Number 10. Oh, we got a kind of a different color here. Be Your Own Sunshine. Well, that fits, right? And it is called Loop the Loop, which kind of a cute name. Has nothing to do with it, but like, what can you do? This one reminds me of, I think Butter London's Cheeky Chops. I think that it's kind of bad that I've gotten to the point where I can just name off. I'm like, oh, this looks like this and this and this and this. Like, ooh, maybe I spend too much time with my nail polish. But this one looks like it's going to be a 2 or 3 coater. It's just a very, like, at least for my nail length, it looks like a thinner pastel yellow. I think most pastel yellows are, you know, tough to get opaque, but I will let you know on the screen. I will denote how many coats. I usually do 2 for swatch photos, but I will let you guys know if it's 2 or 3. 11 is Don't Quit Your Daydream. All right, this one looks like OPI's Bubble Bath. Okay, so this one is called the Naked Truth. Now, I'm gonna soapbox for a minute and say that I really don't like that name. I think that obviously for my skin tone, the Naked Truth, yeah, that makes sense, right? But I think that using like terms like naked or nude when it relates to a singular shade and not like a line, an extensive line of shades, I just don't think that's like the right move for a brand to make, because as we know, like, nude is a concept, not a color, and I feel like calling this naked is turning that into, like, nude is a color. I don't know, maybe I'm being nitpicky, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I don't really like that name. I do think this will be nice for, like, a, like, mannequin hands type manicure for me, but I guess we'll see when I pop up the swatch photo. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot find number 12. Oh my gosh. This is too much for me, I can't. This is high stress. I feel like I'm diffusing a bomb. Ooh, No Risk, No Magic. This one looks like it's right up my alley. If I could get it out. Oh my gosh. You guys, they want me to break my nails on these things. This one is called Racing Queen. Now, I don't know how well this is picking up on camera. It looks like it's almost black on camera. In person, it is a deep foresty green. I definitely like this color. It looks almost a little bit jellyish. I'm not sure. It's not got any kind of special finish besides that. But I really like, as you know, greens. So this is a nice color. And again, I think that they really are doing colors from the, like, the box. I definitely see a lot of these colors. So I wonder if they gave the artist like the color palette of what was going to be in here and said, like, these are the colors we want you to emulate. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. What did we just open? 12? Okay. 13. Lucky number 13. Whew, that's a bright one. Be happy, be bright, be you. Well, all right. Oh, here's another pink my grandma would wear. I think it might have a shimmer running through it. This one is called Cupcake Queen. Oh, I like the name of that one. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's definitely got some like purpley shimmer running through it. And not in, at least from the bottle, like not in like a super icy way, in the way that like this one looks kind of icier. I think this one, it looks like it's pulling cream on the camera, but in person I can definitely see some pinky purple shimmer shining through. Hopefully that translates onto the nail. Number 14. All together now. This is called Total Eclipse. It's kind of like a dusty blue gray. I think I have a couple colors like this. It's almost like, I don't know if I want to classify it as blue or purple. Oh no, that's blue. I know. Never mind, I know. I like colors like this, especially in like fall and winter. It's nice to wear something like darker, but not just like a stark black, which is not something that a teenage Hot Topic loving Hillary ever thought she would say, is that she likes to not wear black these days. But yeah, I really do like a dustier gray blue. And let's see, can we find this on here anywhere? Oh, yeah, the roof of the house. I would say this goes with the roof of the house. Number 15. Oh, we got a fun one. You Are Golden. This one is called Stay Golden. Very creative name. And it is like a metallic, kind of like, almost looks like a molten metal kind of like liquid gold metallic. And I don't have a ton of golds in my collection, so this is a nice addition. Hopefully it pulls a little bit differently than the ones I have. I'm sure it will, because I have like a dozen golds, like not that, I guess I have like 20 golds, but still, new golds would help expand that. All right, number 16 says, Make It Happen, Shock Everyone. Oh, we got another pink. Oh, that one was not hard to pull out. This one is called I Want Candy. It's kind of a light pink. I don't think I would call it pastel, though. Let's see. We've got kind of a lot of pinker shades, which I guess this is kind of pinky red. But so far, there's a lot of pinks. I think the same thing happened last year too, where it was quite a lot of like pinks and reds, and then there wasn't a lot of like other colors. But once we get them all pulled out in the end, I will show you guys the comparison. Okay, 17. Oh Lord, Love Lives Here, and it is another reddy pinky. This one's called Desert Storm. I think it's kind of got more of a bricky, dusty quality to it. But let's just throw that in with the other pinks and reds. Okay. Wow, 18. We landed right over there. And it says, Embrace All That Is You. Now, we have another cream. This one is called Pillow Fight. Honestly, I would not have called a gray polish pillow fight, because if your pillows are this color, then that's kind of gross. Well, I guess my pillowcases are this color, to be honest with you. Are they stalking me? Yeah, this is just a gray cream. I like it because I myself love gray creams. It's one of my favorite colors to wear, but you know, I'm hoping for a little bit more pizzazz, especially around like a holiday theme. So far, what have we gotten? Let's see, 1, 2, I guess 3 unique finishes, and then the rest are all creams. I guess with Ciate London, I shouldn't have expected anything too wild, but I mean, I feel like last year's had a lot more unusual finishes in this, but we still got a few days left to open, so let's see. Maybe they saved them all for the end, I say as I open another cream. Decide your own vibe. What does that mean? I don't know. Sometimes I feel, I like all these like nice little messages, but sometimes I'm just like, what are you saying to me? Okay, wait, what? Ice Scream. Ice Scream, not ice cream, Ice Scream. This is a pastel, very light blue. This is straight up like a baby nursery blue to me. I like my my light blues to be just a smidge darker. I think that this one, I don't know, I feel like some pastels against my skin tone look super chalky. I think it's a cute color, but again, just another very light cream. 20. Oh no. The good gets better. This is Seize the Clay. Another pink. It's a little bit darker than the Naked Truth and a little bit cooler than Sweet Blush. But, like, look at this. These are all pretty similar. I guess maybe sometimes they look very similar in the bottle, and then on the nail they look really different. So I guess I should reserve judgment. 21, this is probably the primer. It sure is. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. Let's see. Last year it was a like Watermelon Burst like lip gloss or lip product. Ew, it looks like frog eggs in there. It smells, I just hit myself in the face with this. Ew. Let me get a tissue. And we're back. So this is the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I don't get why they include one singular like makeup item amongst all the nail polish. I'm not sure if they're trying to convert customers to their cosmetics as well, because Ciate does do like makeup and stuff like that. It's just a weird choice to have it just be a single one. I feel like either it should be half and half, or like a, you know, at least a better mix, or none at all. And I would prefer none at all because I have way too much makeup. I don't have enough nail polish, so don't even bring that up to me. But it looks gross. I'm sure it's nice. I have a lot of primers though. I might give this to my little sister or something like that, because I know she doesn't buy as much makeup as me anymore. So maybe I will set that aside for her after I just squirted it all over my face. Okay, we did 21, so we're on 22. Let's see. Ooh, Grow with the Flow. So this one I like already. Look at me like trying to contort my hand. Jeez. This one is called After Dark. And it is like a shimmery purple. It is kind of cool looking in the bottle. I'm sure I have like 9 million purples like this, but I also have like 9 million purples. So, but this, it looks cool. It's very reflective in the bottle. I'm excited to put this on my nails and see the swatch. So we have 2 more, so they better both be fun finishes or I'll cry. Where's 23? Oh my gosh, it's right here. Okay. Woo, stressful. Oh, Lord have mercy. Be proud of who you are. This is like straight up Barney purple. It's called Berry Grapeful. Actually, okay. This is the Hollow Taco like tea box, and I feel like these colors, I don't know if on camera they're reading that way, but they look really similar. And this is not a interesting finish. This is just a cream. I know, I'm sure, but I know for a fact I have colors that look like this, obviously. It is a nice color. I like to wear this color. I think it's fun with my skin tone. I think it's just a fun color in general. I love purples, so, you know, no regrets there. But again, it's just another cream in a sea of creams. So we have the final one left, box number 24, or door number 24. Now this is going to be the full size. Let's see what we get. Ooh. When in doubt, dance it out. Well, girl, I cannot dance, so this guy. Okay, this one's called Dancing Shoes, and it is the biodegradable glitter that I was talking about. There is, whew, there's a lot of glitter in this guy. I'm not sure if this is like meant to be a topper or full coverage glitter. I mean, you can get pretty much any glitter to full coverage if you sponge it on. So I'm going to just paint it on for the swatch photo, and we'll see kind of like how it looks. This is like a purple and silver and maybe some like light pink glitters all scattered throughout here. And we can see this one is 0.47 ounces. And the smaller ones are 0.16 ounces. So this is just like what the full-size Ciate London polishes look like compared to the minis. I think that what I really like about the full size is just how long the cap is. So it's definitely easier to hold for me. But I don't know if it's just because my first experience with Ciate was the minis, but I don't really have a problem with the mini size. I think the only minis that I'm like, oh, these are way too small is the OPI minis. Their caps are just way too tiny. So anyways, enough of that. Let's take a look at the full collection from 2021 and compare it to the 2020 collection and kind of see what the differences are and what we like more or less. Okay, so as you can see, this is the 2021 collection. This is from this year. We have, I guess you could say, 3 reds. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6 pinks, a yellow, 2 greens, 2 blues, 3 purples, gray, gold, white, silver. Oh, we have the full size. I guess this was purple too. So we have 4 purples. And then the base and top coat. And of course the face primer here, but I don't care about that. So this is the color spread. I think that we just have way too much of this. I think that, like, last year, at least they had an orangish color, like, which I will show you in a minute. But definitely need to diversify the color spread. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, fun finishes. Out of, I think there's like 21 actual polishes here, not counting these 2 guys. So it's just like, I would have preferred even just like half and half. I know like some people do really like their creams, but I just feel like for holiday collection specifically, that's the time where you get to have fun and wear like a lot of these fun finishes. So I feel like they could have done more. They definitely did more last year. Let me show you that. Okay, so here we have the 2020 advent calendar that I unboxed last year. Now, I think that straight away you can see there's still a lot of like these pinky tones, but there's far less. And this one leaned more like blue purple. There was no yellow like we had this year, so that was different. This one is definitely like a darker set of polishes, whereas this year it's a lot of, as you can see, like pastels or like soft tones. So at least like they kept the theme together in a way. But the thing I liked about last year's is like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fun finishes. So like just about half and half as far as the distribution of that went. And now last year I remember I complained that, you know, it was too focused in one color area. When you're going to have this big of a collection, I just feel like I would prefer, especially if you're going to do an advent calendar, which kind of feels more like a brand sampling to me in this case. Why would you not want kind of a huge array of colors? And I feel the same way about this year's too, but I do think that with the addition of way more interesting like finishes, especially, you know, we have like these types here, I think that it staves away some of like the annoyance with the multiple purples, multiple blues, whereas like I showed you with this year's, we have almost, oh, whoops, we have like this little kind of like rosy palette, but 3 of them are so similar, and it's just like, I don't know, do you need it? Oh, and this one, like I said, came with the lip oil. Not a big lip oil person. I tried it a couple times. Makes me feel like I just ate like a bunch of really fried foods. So it just kind of makes me feel gross. So as far as like this year versus last year, I think that I overall as a whole prefer the layout of last year's now comparing them. Last year, my biggest complaint was just there was a lot in like this color frequency or tone, but when you have so many different like fun finishes, it kind of breaks it up, and it's like, say you had this color, but in a cream, in a metallic, in a hollow, like, to me, that's like 3 very distinctly different colors. Whereas this year you have this sort of color like 5 different times, and not a single one of them is, oops, a fun finish. So it just kind of feels like you've almost handed me 5 of the same polish in a way. Especially, definitely at least 3, right? So I think that with this, I have now sampled enough of this brand, especially, like, I feel like these advent calendars are good, like, samplers when you've never tried a brand before. Last year, this was my introduction to the brand. This year, I wanted to try it again. And while I definitely liked a couple of the shades from the Ciate London one, I really like this purple, which is After Dark, and the green, which is Racing Queen. I like these too, but 2 minis is not enough to really bring you up to that $65 price point. Now, if you want to buy minis on Ciate's website, they are $9 a mini, $9 a mini. And then for these bigger guys, the bigger plant pots, it seems like they're about 12 a piece. However, I did show you guys some that I bought earlier this year. They were the UV changing polishes, and those at full price, I got a discount, but at full price, they're like $15 a pop. So it's kind of one of those things that I like this brand for its aesthetic. I think it looks cute. I like the little bow, but I just think that the price for the quality just isn't always there. You know, paying $15 for those like bigger like UV ones and then them like barely changing color, that's kind of disappointing, right? And when you look through their website, they do have some colors that look like a lot of fun. You know, they have a lot of these types of like interesting finishes, but we really didn't see that reflected in this year's advent calendar. It was just a lot of like really springy pastels, at least with like some of these darker colors from 2020. It kind of reflects the mood of the season. I feel like with Christmas and just like fall, winter in general, you start to see a lot more of these like darker, mysterious tones, you know. And I don't know, like for Christmas, do I really want to look like I'm going to Easter dinner? Like, I don't know. So I think that if you like creams a lot, or if you are just really into Ciate London as a brand, I think that this advent calendar would not be a disappointment to you. However, if you're someone who's like, I have enough creams, I want more exciting, you know, fun, glittery, cool finishes in my life, I would say skip this one. You know, I think that this will be the last one that I do from them, unless next year I see spoilers and it's like, woo, out of this world, but I can't foresee that happening. I would like to do more indie calendars in the future if I can find some. So yeah, that is going to be it from me on this one. Let me know down below, do you prefer the 2020 calendar or do you like the 2021 better? And let me know if you've purchased from this or if you do really purchase from Ciate. One of the big things I do want to say before I, go away is the thing I like about Ciate is that they seem to have more sustainable practices in mind, at least. I mean, it is difficult, I think, as a big corporation to, maybe it's not difficult, it's expensive, it cuts into costs as a larger business to remain that sustainable. And so it is nice to see when they do have a little bit of that going on. But as far as like the actual product goes, I think I have enough Ciate minis to kind of last me the rest of my life here. So yeah, I think we're good on Ciate for a while. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.